Well, it seemed at 5 to 10 this morning as the concrete was being laid in what was the entertainment area, which is going to be a new store. At that time, there was a concrete mixer here that was feeding into this machine that was pumping in the concrete. And apparently it just slid off the concrete surface there. It just fell over, and of course, therefore, it's gone to the side. Apparently, there's quite a lot of noise, commotion at the time. And what we're seeing now is the team in here now trying to right the vehicle. The street itself has been shut down effectively, although there's some access through here, and it's certainly getting a great deal of attention from passers-by. So we're still waiting for the unit to be righted, but talking to some people who have driven similar vehicles, they're surprised that the outriggers are only set to about a 45-degree angle. Apparently they can go much further, but it seems that those outriggers were just on the very edge of what could have been fairly new concrete. Normally they'd be further in, and you'd put maybe a big metal plate down to spread the load, but it appears, and I'm only saying what it seems like to us, no expert, but the actual outriggers were very close to the edge of that concrete. It seems to have caused some sort of problem, and with the weight of the concrete that was being fed through the nozzle, if that had built up and added extra weight to the whole unit, which was spread right out as far as it could go, because this obviously is a landlocked sort of area to do this sort of work. So it appears that that extra weight that was going through the nozzle could have just made a difference and brought the unit over. Now, the rescue attempt is still underway here to right this. It's causing mayhem here in Strand Street, having it blocked off. Quite a few of the units have shut up or can't let people in because the police line has now been moved further back. So as it starts to get dark, we're still hoping that there will be some resolution to this in the next few hours. Well, with me is an eyewitness that saw it happen this morning. Jan Wozniak, you were in Costa.
Well, I was indeed, yes. I was just enjoying my morning coffee, and suddenly there was this jerking effect, and there was a concrete lorry here filling it up, and it suddenly just went slowly over and down. And it was quite, well, you couldn't believe it at first. You thought, gosh, what am I seeing? I thought it was the coffee. But certainly, luckily nobody was hurt. I
was going to ask you, was anyone passing by?
There wasn't. I mean, that time of the morning, I'm usually here that time of the morning. Obviously, there was a lot of activity going on, so obviously the team around were controlling the crowds. Well, there wasn't that much, should I say, because they, as I say, they had one of the concrete mixing lorries filling it with concrete, and it's, I guess it was the arm that was jerking the cement into the foundations, but of course it just started to go.
Well, it was pointing out that the feet, the outriggers were fairly close to the edge, and it seems that something there has gone wrong.
Yes, it looks like subsidence under the cobbles that's moved away. Obviously, with the extension of the arm, there's going to be a lot of weight there, and of course with the weight of the concrete being pumped into the foundation and the extent of the span of the arm caused great difficulty.
Now this happened, what, just before 10 o'clock this morning?
It was just, I was at 10 o'clock this morning going for your coffee break, and there it was. I mean, it was quite unbelievable, really.
And it just slowly fell over, and no crashing?
No crashing at all, no, just jerked over, yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We understand now another crane is being brought in, so it may be some time yet before the vehicle is actually righted, and we're going to be moved back even further.